Hello everyone. Today we are going to see asynchronous counter using IC 7490. Okay. So this is the circuit arrangement of it, and as we have already uploaded the synopsis on Moodle, so please everyone try to see the synopsis. The synopsis has been already uploaded. This is the internal block diagram. You can see. Okay. This is the internal block diagram of IC 7490. Okay, IC 7490 is nothing but a 4-bit BCD counter. Okay, it is nothing but 4-bit BCD counter, which is consisting of, okay, it is made up of mode 2 and mode 5 counter. Okay, it is been made up of mode 2 and mode 5 counter. This is the internal block diagram of IC 7490. Okay, now what is BCD? BCD is nothing but binary coded decimal that you already might have studied in your BSc classes or theory classes. Okay, so this is the practical which gives us the binary coded decimal as output using IC 7490 by providing this clock A. Okay, this clock A is for mode 2 counter and clock B is for mode 5 counter. Okay, so before moving ahead, let us understand the word asynchronous counter. Let us understand the word asynchronous counter. Okay, there are two types of counters, that is nothing but a synchronous counter and asynchronous counter. Okay, now what is the difference between synchronous counter and asynchronous counter? That is most important thing. You can see when the counter is clocked such that each flip-flop is each flip-flop in counter is triggered at the same time. Means if we see that over here we have one flip-flop A, over here we have three flip-flops, flip-flop A, B and C. If all these four flip-flops are being triggered at the same time, right? This is one clock, this is FFA will also have clock, this is also will have clock, and this is also will have clock. Okay, so if they have separate connections and at the same time, remember at the same time if the flip-flop is being triggered, then it is called parallel or synchronous counter. Okay, that is known as synchronous counter. But over here we have asynchronous counter. Means in asynchronous counter, the output of the first flip-flop, that is the QA, will be connected to the clock of the second flip-flop. Means output of this will be connected to this, output of this will be connected to this, output of this will be connected to this as a clock. Okay, while in synchronous counter every flip-flop will be triggered individually. Okay, so this has to be cleared, and this is our asynchronous counter. So in asynchronous counter, the output of the previous flip-flop will be used as a clock for the preceding upcoming, okay, the next flip-flop. That is the meaning of asynchronous counter. Okay, now let us see the arrangement of circuit diagram. This is just a +5 common power supply which I have connected. This is the arrangement of the pulsar. You know that clock has to be connected to pulsar. This pulsar is not working properly, so I have connected an external pulsar. This is the supply of the pulsar. You can see pulsar is providing a positive or negative pulse. So as it is been given in the circuit diagram, in the synopsis, that we have to give positive pulse, in BCD counter. Okay, so I have connected this switch to positive direction of the pulse. It is been connected to clock B. Now let us connect the BCD circuit. This is connected to clock A. this will be QA is nothing but the output is connected to clock B. You can see the circuit diagram. You can see, as this is asynchronous counter, the output will be connected to clock B. Okay, so the output is QA, that is connected to clock B. Okay, that is connected to clock B. This is the ground connected to the pulsar. Okay, now let us switch on the circuits. This is, I have switched on the circuits. Okay, now remember one thing. In your synopsis, we are going to study BCD counter. In your synopsis, the LED arrangement is actually anode is been connected to the output, cathode is on the another side, while over here the LEDs are vice versa, totally opposite to that of the connection of the connection shown in your figure, in your synopsis. Okay, means what we have to understand that while for this zero the LED will blink, because it is been the negation. This is the negation sign, means we have to understand that this will be the vice versa output. Okay, so normally what we think that 0 0 0 0 means all 4 LEDs will be switch off, but over here in this case this is the 0 0 0, all 4 LEDs will be blinking. Why? Because this is the negation. The way in which the LED has been connected is totally different. Okay, so this is 0 0 0. Now what has to be the BCD counter is 0 0, from 0 to 0 it will go to 1, then it will go to 2, it will go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to 8 it is just going as binary numbers. Similarly 9 is also going that, but in BCD after 9 it goes to 0. Okay, why? Because this is different as compared to binaries. Binary number will go to 10, over here it will come 1, but in BCD after 9 it will go to 0. Okay, so let us provide the pulses. I am just providing the pulses. You can observe the LEDs. This is 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. I am pulsing from over here. This is 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is nothing but 1 0 0 0. Okay, so this is 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 0. Okay, this is 9, and after 9 it has to be this 10 number, that is 0 0 0. So all LEDs will blink. Yes, we have reached 0. Okay, so in this way it will work. Okay, so this is all about asynchronous counter using IC 7490 for BCD counter. Okay, this is for BCD counter. Okay, thank you.